What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And today's video is completely different than any other videos on my channel. And for now, I don't want to tell you that you should click the like button, subscribe to my channel. I just want to read this conversation, the conversation between Due Diligence and Mark Basil. And I kindly ask you to write a comment in the comment section and to give me your opinion regarding this situation. So, just several hours ago, Mark Basil wrote this tweet. MMTLP, MMAT, GTII, COSM, MULN, OCTO, MICT. If I missed a ticker, please retweet with the ticker community that should be made aware of this. Communities, this will probably be a very controversial tweet, but it has to be said because many of you are getting screwed in the courts and you don't even know it. First, I fully support Retail United and any other group of shareholders that form or want to organize to have their voices heard. That's America. There is a narrative going on that somehow organizing benefits the few and distracts from the other issues that you are dealing with, but you are all going to get screwed if you take such a short-sighted view on this. So that narrative is complete BS. It's not enough to pound your fist against congressional leaders' desks demanding action, although you deserve that and they should deliver some resolution. I applaud those who tirelessly undertake those actions. Other than individual shareholders' suits, you have no voice at all in what's happening behind the scenes in the courts. Right now, the hedge funds, toxic lenders, private equity groups, many of which are in your issuer, have organized trade association. For example, the SPPC, Small Public Company Coalition, which has formed and is managed by toxic lenders who are being sued by the SEC or are under investigation by the SEC to tell the courts what they are doing is legal and doesn't hurt the markets, you. Because the SEC has had tremendous success in their cases, these trade organizations, so-called trade organizations, are now injecting themselves into those court hearings and appeals on an amicus basis, solely supporting the toxic, unlawful and illegal lenders. Recently, more of these organizations, Alternative Investment Management Association Ltd. and Trading and Markets Project Incorporated have now appeared in two major SEC enforcement actions against these hedge funds. So, while your individual communities are battling wars on different fronts, the lenders and founders are trying to screw you from behind the scenes. And don't tell me 2 times is the charm. A retail trade or trade association can have a voice in those actions, just like the hedge funds. And if you don't, you will continue to be screwed long term, because if the courts make the SEC back down from these enforcement actions, you will certainly see no change on market manipulation, naked shorting, etc. I'm bringing this to your attention because the hedge funds have the money, high-powered law firms, and know how to politic around the courts. So, if any group of shareholders want to organize, I'm all for it. If the community leaders can't understand that this is just, if not more important to the health of your issuer and your own personal holdings, or to the markets in general, then throw them out because they either don't get it, are naive about the other side of the table, or are just hell-bent on promoting a single agenda, and anyone who questions them is shunned or is the target of character assassination or worse. I'm not involved in the organizing of these groups, but I support them and wherever it takes them. So should you. He also added, any trade association representing retail will also be able to intervene in those court cases and let the courts know the horrors and financial hardships you have suffered. He also added this: And just to make certain everyone gets the whole picture, your space leaders and participation in those spacers are de facto organizations without the requisite legal entity status that would allow you to get involved in court cases that could decide the fate of the markets. But organizing call campaigns, writing campaigns and walking campaigns, etc. is no different than what a legally created entity would do. It just lacks the legal standing to participate at higher levels. So those critical about organizing officially makes me wonder. And the response of due diligence is following. Funny, 4 hours ago you told me that Retail United shouldn't be taking about anything until they are organized. Let me be very clear. They have a self-appointed CEO, no organizational infrastructure, no bylaws. They've published no information on how this entity works or what it is to the public. They are not transparent on any salaries being paid, not transparent about where any money raised would go, and clearly have an agenda that does not put MMTLP first. A lawsuit against OTC markets where we have to spend up to 100,000 upfront, then potentially millions after that, does nothing toward getting us a resolution. To top it all off, they were talking about being a lobbyist until someone brought to their attention what a non-profit can't engage in heavy lobbying activity. Now they've switched to being a group that wants to file a lawsuit. This group doesn't know their buttocks from their elbow yet. And we aren't just pounding our fist on congressional leaders' desks demanding action. There are 4 lawsuits, one legal proceeding in New York State under CPLR 3102 that is currently under appeal. You might know the attorney who filed it. Flamethrower, Meta hiring Wes Christian, and Maccabi newly taking the role of chairman. There is a plenty going on, and until those options are definitely exhausted, to me, trying to raise money from this community for a lawsuit is an absolutely last resort. I don't care who likes it, and I don't care who doesn't. A group of people want to play up the door for a lawsuit. I say go for it. But myself and many others will speak their mind when a company of amateurs, and that's what it is. A company that is less transparent than FINRA tries to come in here and raise money from the community of people, many of which are already in financial peril. It's not going to happen without heavy opposition. That is life. I don't make the rules, I just expect them to be followed. So, and this is it. This is the entire conversation between Mark Vasil and Due Diligence. And I don't want to put my comments on this. I'm just basically everybody's tired. Everybody is extremely tired because of this situation. And the only way how we can solve it is to do something and to take a closer look at what your neighbors are doing regarding this situation, regarding this case. And definitely, when we have more paths how we can do it, we should do it, because this will give us more chances to win this battle. So, I think that's all, and I kindly ask you to leave me a comment in the comment section regarding this situation. What is your 2 cents about this and how we can help each other? So, that's all, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.